I know what you're thinking. Relax. It's flag football season, and we shouldn't be talking about softball. First off, I really don't care about flag football. Why don't you just tackle each other like regular people? But I hear it gets pretty graphic and pretty violent anyway. So touche. It's like half two-hand touch, half tackle. Kind of like the NFL at this point with all the regulations and targeting rules and whatnot. Anyway, breaking news coming straight from the Kohl's parking lot here in Hillsborough, New Jersey. We just had the addition of 4 members to the FBK team I'm sorry, 5 guys. I apologize. 5 guys. 4 guys from Invictus. I got Travis, probably the nicest, meanest guy in the league you'll ever know. Before the ball hits his bat, it apologizes to the ball before it sends it 400 feet out into the air. I got Bob joining the team. Now, for you guys who don't know Bob, he looks like a giant lumberjack. He actually swings like a lumberjack. The ball actually has a trajectory. It starts off low and then goes high. All right, the guy's a beast. He's probably gonna be pitching for us this year. He makes softball 34-inch softball bats look like toothpicks in his hands. Then we got Cruz joining our team. Now, a lot of you don't know who Cruz was. Kind of floated under the radar on that Invictus team. Chances are you all know who he is now, since he crushed out 11 home runs in 3 games in the finals. Also the finals MVP last year. So, yeah, I'd say he's a pretty solid addition. And then I got Vic. Now, I understand some people have some issues with Vic, but after talking to him a little bit, the guy knows more about ASA softball than the guys who write ASA softball rules. He knows everything about softball. He's a credit to the team. He's got a bat arsenal that if we were a small country, the United States would be like, whoa, they got a lot of weapons over there. He's got a crazy softball 101 knowledge. He's going to be a value to the team. Not to mention, guys, the guy hit over 700 last year. And he's also a team player who's willing to take walks when needed. Now, the 5th member of the team, and this may come as a shock to some of you people, is Rafiq from Channel 4 News, who promised me if his team did not win the championship last year, he would finally leave Channel 4 and come play for us at FBK. Now, I don't need to explain who he is, and if you don't know who he is, you're clearly living under a rock. Power, arm, defense, he's got a little bit of everything going on, but he's got more than most average people have going on. Also, the FBK name, we're probably gonna get rid of that because I enjoy having a new team name every single year, and I like having new identities. Right now, we're leaning towards Aftermath. I've never been in like a real serious scenario like an earthquake or like a war. I've read books about it, and I have YouTubed a few of the videos. And it's not the initial shock that, people get all like, oh my God, what's going on here? It's the aftermath. And when you see the bodies laying around, buildings have fallen down next to you, there's a boat on top of a windowsill somehow, planes have crashed down. That's basically what's going to happen to all the teams in jams this year. Before you know what's going on, you're going to be down like 24 runs in the 2nd inning. You're going to say, what did I get myself into? Why didn't I go down to the beach? Why didn't I go to that barbecue with my family? Why did I hang out with my children a little longer today? Why did I come play softball against these guys? That's what you're going to say to yourself before it's all said and done. The aftermath is going to be a shock to you. We're also playing around with Aftershock, but we think that's kind of a little played out in the softball world. Aftershock, it's a little thing, but we might be going Aftermath. Seems to be the lead one, probably like almost like a Denver Broncos orange, like a burnt orange almost with like a black. Black is kind of like evil, but the burnt orange is kind of cool looking. We really haven't decided on anything like that yet. Yeah, it's gonna be a real rough time for you guys next year. I'll be honest with you right now. Habib, I just want to thank you right now because you've put this on yourself. Okay, you have forced the league and myself, probably the nicest guy in the league, to do this to you. All right, you guys are like the Yankees of '98. Finally, the talent is starting to spread amongst the rest of the league. It's gonna be a little more balanced this year. You're not gonna have that 22-2 team anymore. Besides us, obviously. So yeah, really looking forward to the springtime. I'm all smiles this year, baby. Habib, listen, I'm gonna send you some polisher for that trophy. I want you to keep it real nice and shiny. All right, don't use that cheap stuff. All right, every night a little bit of polish, rub it in real good, buff it. If you don't buff it, what happens is it all congeals on it and it gets real ugly. And then when I get it, I have to put a lot more work and time into it. All right, I want that thing to shine. All right, when I get it. So I'm gonna send you some nice material. I'm gonna send you a buffer, a hand buffer. It's gonna be automatic, so you don't gotta do a whole lot to it. Just put it on the first setting. It's got 3 settings. Only needs 1 setting. Setting 1's for polish. All right. So please take care of that. But I don't want any dents or dings in it. Please, just I don't want to deal with getting the whole thing replaced. But I will do it if I have to. It's gonna look really nice on my mantle. I'm gonna take real good care of it. That's all we got for softball. Good luck with flag football, everyone. Can't wait to see you guys in the springtime. Any questions, comments, or concerns? No? All right, great.